All right, here we go. Another Veto bag review. Today it's going to be on the TPLC. This is part of the TP series. You have the TPXL and then the TP XXL, which are the larger bags. This is the smaller compact version that Veto just came out with. As soon as I seen this bag, I kind of figured I wanted to try it out, and I just really like that it has the closed top here. To me, it looks like something like a TP4B or a TP5B. Just it doesn't have the top to cover. But comparison, I mean, they're almost pretty much identical as far as height and width. I would say the TP5B is going to be really close. The 4's a little smaller. But quick inspection, make sure nothing is wrong, ripped on the bag. Got a hook right here. Won't be using that. Underneath the hook. Nice little pocket up here. A lot of pockets in here. It's another reason why I kind of wanted this, just a little better organization. Don't get me wrong, this is great, but as you can see, I kind of have different size wire strippers in here, and they're kind of crammed in there. And then kind of have this wedged in here too, my little stubby. This will just give me a little bit more organization. This is a button that locks the front right here, but this opens up pretty wide. And you have smaller pockets in here. You can put bits. Got side pockets here. Typical lanyard for your tape. You got rings on the side. I'll end up taking this strap. Throw it on here. Pocket on this side. Smaller little pockets right here. You got the rings, as I said. In the back, it's another pocket. The description says for probes. You got smaller pockets in here too. Maybe some people might want to stick an iPad in here or whatnot, or another phone. I'll see if my laptop will fit in here. And my laptop is about the same size as my iPad. Just by looking at this though, I don't think it's going to fit. I think this is too small. But I'll just show in comparison. Well, yeah, here's a quick little just look before I transition everything out of here to here. And then this will be my now pretty much maintenance slash controls automation bag. Because walking through customer suites and electrical rooms and all, I don't need to carry my big backpack. I need just something small, quick, rugged. I can grab whatever I need that's in here. Let's just transition over here. And I don't know if I'll go to need this small little bag that I have attached to here. I have a bunch of wire nuts, lead connections, adapters for my probes. I have this Hvac GFI tester, and then I have a Land Scout from Klein Tools. It checks pretty much your data cabling. Cat 6 cables. This is for controls. But I have like everything in here is all just kind of thrown in here, so I'd end up organizing this a little bit more in something small, because I noticed this has a top right here in the top piece. It's got a storage, so I could probably put that up here and see how it holds up, or put it down in here somewhere, something I'll figure it out. But yeah, let me transition this stuff into here just to give you an idea what it looks like. I'm gonna have somewhat set up in here. Also, I have 3 different size meters. I can try to show you in here what it looks like. This is an amp probe. This is a pretty small meter, and then I have a 902 FC, and then I have another Hvac that's a little bit bigger that I just got. And I'll put in here just to show you a size comparison of what size meter you could possibly put here, or if you want to put it on the side. I won't end up probably doing it. I'll put it in here. So it's just my preference. But yeah, let me get this stuff switched over and now we can see how it looks. So the bag's all loaded up now. I got 2 different size meters here. I'm going to show size comparison, put them inside the bag. That way you get an idea what it looks like. So let's open it up. Top here, it's just a small bag with a bunch of wire nuts and terminal leads and shredder caps. Just basic miscellaneous stuff. This pouch, it feels like it can kind of extend out a little bit more. You can kind of stuff it. I like how it folds down like that. I've already mentioned there's a hook and like a little pocket right here. Don't really give any care for the hook. I don't never heard or seen anybody even use the hook on these bags to hang them, but whatever. I guess if you don't want to, if you're working in mud or something, you want to hang your bag on the hook and go for it. But as you can see, yeah, I got it pretty much loaded out here. Got the meter right here. Some guys, I'm sure maybe you want to put the meter on the side here, but I don't prefer that. I feel like these pockets are too tight, and as you're pulling the meter out in, if you leave your leads on, you're gonna put too much tension on it, and eventually you're gonna loosen this connection up in here, and then that's not good, and then now your meter's not gonna read correctly. That's why I don't prefer that. Unless you want to take the leads out and then put it in, then go for it. Also though, I know I've banged my bags before going up the ladder access and on the roof hatches, and I just don't want to have my meter banging on a roof hatch or whatever. I'd rather have hand tools do that instead of my precious here. Like I said, I have the amp probe meter in here because this is what I carry for this style bag, which is basically like go-to small troubleshooting and controls. I did add my other little small Milwaukee bag that I had on the TP4B, because in this bag there's a lot of extra stuff that I'm carrying that I can't put in here. So like I have just jumpers, I have my Klein LAN tester for Cat 6 cables, and then I have a bunch of connections for the probes, 90s, the Schrader depressor, just different sorts of the connections. That way, you know, if I'm in a tight spot with the probe, I can get to it with the 90 or whatever I need, and that way I don't gotta go and release a lot of refrigerant and all that good stuff. I don't carry the small hoses. I do on my Appions, but that's in a different bag. So I carry all that just in here because I know it's gonna be in here. It's in a good spot. I don't mind carrying a little side bag. I do it on the rest of my bags. That's just my personal preference. Someone will be like, well, you could put it somewhere else in the bag. True. I mean, maybe. No, that's just too small. It'd be way too stuffed up here. And then as you can see down here, you don't got a ton of room. You could put it in here if you're not like me carrying the 2 different size stubbies. You could probably put some of the jumpers in here. You probably can't put the LAN tester in there, and you might be able to hit a couple of the refrigerant different connections for your probes in here. But I mean, it's up to whoever is going to be getting this bag. Whenever you want to do it, it's on you. So I just kind of switched over everything I had in the TP4 to here. In the back, I mentioned this little pouch here. This thing's way too small. First of all, you will not get an iPad in here. I don't know. Yeah, you can't get a mini. There's no way. I don't even know anybody who still carries the mini, but whatever. You won't be able to get an iPad in here, and you won't be able to get a laptop. If you want something like that, you're gonna have to get the bigger bag, the XL or the double XL. For sure, those bags, you could fit a laptop or an iPad in the back. But for here, I feel like this is kind of meant for the probes, so that's exactly what I got back here. I got my 2 transducers right here and my 2 pipe clamps sitting right here, hanging out on the side. You could pit, there is a little slot right here. Maybe if you want to add an extra probe, you definitely can fit one right here in the middle. I didn't want to pit, well, I'd only be able to fit one, but my 605, I put it in here and it kind of pokes up a little bit, and I kind of don't like that because I feel like it's kind of pitting resistance on the tip. I'm sure it's okay, but it's just, I'm OCD about shit, so I don't want it like that. But someone, you know, other guys, if you guys want to do it like that, you got a couple extra, you know, good space in here to pit extra probes or thermometer or whatever you want to pit in here. I'm just leaving it like this for now. Strictly probes, clamps. Closes pretty nice. There's a little hook right here if you want to put it on your belt, but this thing's kind of heavy, so I wouldn't want to do that. And I figure, like, on my side pouches here, I kind of put stuff that I think that I'm gonna be kind of grabbing. I mean, of course I'm gonna be grabbing the meter a lot, but just basic hand tools that I probably grab more than the other tools. Like, as you can see, I got wrenches in here. You know, I got adjustable, I got my, you know, speed wrench, opening wrench, small pair of needle nose, and the Knipex, crescent, adjustable crescent, crimper, another channel lock from Knipex, the Cobras, and then I have a smaller the wire stripper. This is for small control wire. I have it in here, but I feel like more stuff on the sides here. I'm gonna go and grab this first, so that's why I put it on the side instead of put it in the center. So like I have on the side just basic strippers, a needle nose, the Klein needle nose, the bigger ones with the stripper on it, some dikes, and then if for some reason these testo probes take a shit, you know, you always want to have something back up on you, usually a standalone kind of unit, something that's got a screen on there. So I have the UEI magnet thermometer, and then on the side here I put another thermometer, which is the well, it used to be X-Tech, but now it's owned by Fleur, so they're black. It's just the thermometer poke, and you can kind of do it at an angle. I have that here on the side. That's cool. I like on this bag is it's got like these little side sneaky pockets right here. So I got, like, you know, my thermometer right here, and I slid in my fuse puller right here. And then there's a lot more other kind of small shit you can add in here. Like, you can add a couple like extensions right here if you want. There's the small little pockets or bits. You even have it on this side. So like on this side I got my little ratchet that I use for controllers and actuators on DDC controls. I have that right here on the little small one, and I have a little thermostat screwdriver from Klein in the other one right here. That way this stuff, you know, won't get lost on the sides. And it's kind of something I won't be reaching for all the time, but if I need to, obviously it's right here on the side, and I know it's in this spot. And then on the front here, Schrader torque tool, and then just an extension. And then I got like 3 different screwdrivers. I have a 7-in-1, We all know this one. You got the Hvac 15-in-1. This is kind of whatever. I just kind of like the different option for the bits. I wouldn't tell someone to go buy it though. It's just my opinion. Multi double end flat in Phillips #2 insulated screwdriver. And then I already did this side. So 2 different size stubbies. That's pretty much about it. And then of course you got tape. Threw the tape on this side. Also, I threw the took the strap off my old bag, and I added the straps right here on the sides, because this is the best connection for, it looks like when you want to carry this bag around on a strap. Down here it looks like it could possibly rip. So if you plan on adding a strap, you're gonna want to do it where this is connected, your handle here. So let's see. Let's take this meter out. See, like this pouch that this meter sits in, it's got an elastic band on there, so it'll stretch out when I'm pulling this meter out. That way it's not putting too much pressure, because I keep the leads wound up. But on these bags right here, they don't stretch on the sides. They're pretty stiff. So doing that, putting it in and out, you for sure, if you had these connected like that, you're gonna loosen that up in there, and that's what I don't recommend that. But see, so here's the amp probe next to the 902 FC. The amp probe's just a little smaller, about the same width. But that fits in there. No problem with that. Now this is the Fluke 377 FC. This guy's a little bit bigger, as you can see. Let's put this guy in there. So yeah, this guy, that's pretty much all the way down. And you could put that in there. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you could fit that in there. Just a little bit. You can kind of see it's hitting right there a little bit. Might be able to kind of stuff it down a little bit more, because with the tools I have right here might be kind of blocking it. But I mean, this is a decent sized meter. So people who have, you guys that got the field piece stuff, some of that shit's huge. You can see, you can easily put that meter in there. Of course, if you put it on the side here, it's gonna be sticking out kind of a lot. So to me, your best spot is right here. And that way you got a cover, you cover it up, it starts raining, whatever. You're in a freaking blizzard, I don't know, whatever. Guys in freaking Germany, East Coast, dealing with blizzards and shit, you know, you're gonna want to cover this up, or crazy storm. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is how I have it set up. I'm part of the TP crew now. I've had it tip over twice. I've had the bag for like a week. But I have it kind of angled a certain way in my van, so it doesn't, if it does tip, it'll kind of lean a little bit. But other than that, the base feels pretty, like it's pretty leveled. I don't know, maybe it's just because with the bigger bags you got a lot more shit in certain areas, so it kind of tends to want to fall over. But yeah, we'll see how this bag does. I think it's pretty cool. I like, it's got the zipper, you could close this up. I mean, I don't know, I don't think you really need that, but because then you gotta go and do the zipper and go and open it. You just, with the Velcro, it's closed, it's open, and you're ready to go. And you kind of use the handle and you kind of make it like that, you know, if you're going to be up for a while, on the roof. I honestly feel like they should have got rid of the stupid hook. That way I would have a kind of bigger pocket up here. I mean, I could easily cut it out, but I don't know. I don't want to void the warranty. But cool looking bag, man. Let's give her a shot. TP Club. So if you don't know what bag this is, it's the TPLC. Not the XL, not the double XL. I'm sure they'll come out with a triple XL, but I don't know when that's gonna be. Because, you know, Veto, they always like to make bags bigger. They'll go small, no, they'll go big, they'll go small, and then they'll go even bigger. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this bag. Thought I'd just show you guys what I got in it, how I like it, how I have it set up. All right, see you later.